Morning, everyone. I just want us to have a quick word. I'm gonna read from the book of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12. It reads as follows: For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers of this darkness, against evil spiritual forces in heavens. So here the Bible is telling us that our struggle or our battle is not against flesh and blood. What does that mean? The fight that we are fighting, it's not against the people, in other words, because having flesh and blood is one of the characteristics of being a human being. Okay, so we are not fighting against people. Remember, the devil cannot come on his own and say, I am the devil, and I am here to make you suffer. No, he comes like the spirit comes through someone, so it has to come through a human being. Okay, so the Bible here says that we are not fighting against flesh and blood. Basically, we are not fighting against the flesh that carries that spirit of the devil. We are not fighting against the flesh that carries the spirit of the devil, but we are fighting against the rulers and authorities of the kingdom of darkness. So you understand, we are fighting against the devil, not against the person who is carrying that spirit. So I want you to remember this morning that when you go to work, when you go to school, wherever you go, if you go and you see someone manifesting that spirits, evil spirits, like they behave in a way that evil spirits behave, or they do something to you which is similar to what evil spirits can do to you, just remember, we are not fighting against flesh and blood. We are fighting against the rulers and authorities of the kingdom of darkness. Okay, we are not fighting against flesh and blood. So when you think of revenging, think carefully, because we are not fighting against flesh and blood. Some things are very spiritual, and they need you to think in a spiritual manner. Okay, we are not fighting against flesh and blood. We are fighting against the rulers and authorities of the kingdom of darkness. So if somebody does something to you, and then you think of it and you find out that this thing is evil, why would they do it to me? And then you end up thinking of revenging. Think carefully about the thought of revenging, because we are not fighting against flesh and blood. You cannot fight a spirit with the flesh. Okay, you cannot fight a spirit with the flesh. We fight, oh my God, we fight spirits with the spirit that we have. You fight a spirit with the spirit or the Holy Spirit. Okay, so just remember that you are not fighting against flesh and blood. You are fighting against the rulers and the authorities of the kingdom of darkness. Okay, we are fighting against the kingdom of darkness. We are not fighting against the people whom the spirits of the kingdom of darkness manifest through or manifest in. Okay, we are fighting against those powers, not the people. So when you go out there, don't be angry at people when the spirits manifest through them, because they allowed the spirits to manifest through them, and then the only thing you can do is to pray for them. The only thing you can do is to just try and avoid the situation. And remember that we fight spiritually. We fight spiritual things spiritually. Okay, so just remember, we fight spiritual things spiritually. We do not fight against flesh and blood. So next time you think of revenging, think of what I said today. Thank you.